Hey, what's up? I'm Dustin. I'm back with another watch talk. I'm a buyer at Evine Live. I got my start there, and the moment I walked in the door, I started collecting watches. I just love the fact of all the different timepieces that I've seen throughout the years. We're here at Redstone in Eden Prairie. Thank you very much for having us. They even supplied us with alcohol on this one.
Yes, I noticed that.
I love that. And we're going to be talking watches today. We have a very special watch, but let me introduce Ryan first. He's the Invicta guest host.
Yes.
Extraordinaire
well,
on
thank you.
Evine Live.
I appreciate that. Well, I've been with Invicta now for over 4 years. I've been affiliated with the network for over a decade, and just really love the watches also. And I have to say, this watch that we're going to talk about today, Dustin, this created an absolute frenzy in social media when our president, A.L. Lau, actually posted this on Instagram and Facebook. Of course, I carried that over to my social media, Invicta Ryan on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And just people are asking, when is this watch coming out? What is it all about? And there's been a lot of just activity we've done also just at the network in terms of just letting people know that this watch is coming out soon.
Yeah, cool thing what we did with this watch was the first time we've ever done it actually, is we offered the customers to name this timepiece, and we're super excited to talk about this watch today. We even can't tell you the name of the watch because it hasn't been quite chosen yet. So let's just get right into it.
Sure.
Little background story is what Ryan said. AL posted this on one of his social media sites, and it just went nuts. The reason why everybody's going nuts over it, there's 4 skulls within this dial, and what makes this watch even more cool is they're kind of offset, so they're not all like kind of an even playing field.
Right.
They're almost, it's like a 3-dimensional, I don't know, almost like an art piece.
Well, you'll see the 2 skulls at both the 3 and 9 o'clock positions are set a little bit lower, and then at the 12 and 6 o'clock position, those skulls are a little bit higher. But each skull is different in its own sense there, and a bit of a skeletonized dial. I think skeletonizing the skulls, a little bit of a theme there, also going along with the watch. But when I saw this watch too, I thought, okay, everyone is going to love this. They want to get into this watch. And I think we've had about thousands and thousands of entries just for people naming this watch. And the other day, you, Justin Zimmer, and I, we were getting it narrowed down a little bit further. So we're getting close to the name, but we don't have the official name yet.
Over 9,000 people have submitted some sort of an entry to name this timepiece. I think my favorite so far was the Mayhem Swiss Quartz movement in this. So it's a nice, reliable timepiece from Rhonda. But you know, I think the main attraction on this watch has to be that dial, and then carried throughout the case and bracelet. I'll let Ryan kind of take it from here on the bracelet.
Again, that weathered look or that stone polishing finish that's been done. So it looks like the watch was down at the bottom of the sea for years and years and then retrieved.
Pirate ship.
Yeah, pirate ship stuff, right. You look at the links in the bracelet, you have that 5-link bracelet design going through. Again, very fluid on the wrist, and for that 48mm, this watch will fit very, very well. And
yeah, it's kind of a heavier watch because that 5-link design, those are solid links that you're going to get with this watch, and just the presence. And then on top of it, one of my favorite clasps that is in the watch world is that push button dual the point. And then what's kind of cool is you can see the movement in the back running through the eyes of the skull, and then that is your date window is at the 3 o'clock, and it happens to be coming out of one of the skull's eyeballs, which is extra cool, I think.
It's summertime here around Minneapolis area, so a lot of people are out on their motorcycles right now. I mean, I could see it being that motorcycle bike. You know, it kind of carries a little bit of that theme too, but it really just comes down to you and what you actually prefer. You want to just step completely outside of the box. Maybe you're a little bit more conservative, like, I'm going to try something totally different.
Again, we have the Invicta skull, named TBD because it's in that contest that we'll be revealing when the watch itself kicks off. Love the watch. If you want to see any more, go to Evine Live. Thank you to Redstone. Love this place. Love this sign. I'd like to take the sign home and put it in my garage. I don't know if my wife would like me, but we're going to have a few beers and
cheers to you.
Carry on.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.